from what I've seen, my perspective of it would be that like Apple actually has a really large installed base of NPUs. So everything since the NP1, the M1 has got an NPU in it as standard.
Yeah.
All the desktops, so have got an NPU built into them, so they can all run local AI, and then and just better basically as they go along. And then you've got, but here was the thing I think, but and as they've got the graphics cores and so they've added hardware ray tracing, they've added these features. The key was this, is the M4 chip that's inside the iPad Pro. So
Yep.
it's not inside any Mac or anything like that,
No.
right? But this is very quiet, and it's on the website. I went and checked because it was on Wikipedia. I was like, I just went and checked anyway. And so
Is it to do with the whole face mapping?
no, it's that the NPU, what they call the neural engine, but the NPU inside the SoC does 34 trillion operations.
Yeah.
Why that's what the number's just a number. What's significant is
Yes.
that the M3 did 18.
Yeah.
The
So
M1 does like 11. So it's like 11, 14,
15 to
18, 34
yeah, bam.
on the M4 running on an iPad Pro, not even on a
PC.
Mac,
Or
not
like
even
a
on a MacBook
MacBook
Air,
Pro or Air or
not even
whatever,
on Air, man.
but on the Slate itself.
34 doubled.
Yeah.
So what has Apple just said? This is the most important piece. Like we've already got all of the hard, like you can real time 8K everything. Like it just
Yeah.
it's irrelevant. Like that's all
Mhm.
solved. All of the others, they've got hardware ray tracing. They'll
Yeah.
just keep improving the graphics performance. That's fine. But at that low wattage, which NVIDIA has a long way to go to, as we've talked about. But the ability to pivot and just go double the NPU.
Because you need that one watt.
Yeah, you do. And
5 volt,
with
1
the
watt, man.
so
And
the
have it
with
pumping
it,
to
so if
make
you
it
look
like
at the
goggles. A
I would
little pair of light goggles which are fully augmented with,
I'm going to
you know.
go out on them and say that the M4 Pro and Max are actually, etc. The
Mm.
M4 range is actually going to have scaling NPUs. So the base one, the one inside the M4,
Yeah.
is 32. It's doubled. It's the 34. It's just like teraflops, trillion operations a second. But the I'd say with the Pro and that, instead of like in the previous generations where the
Mm.
NPU was just standard, like it was just 16 units and it just
Yeah.
it just got a little bit faster. I'd say this year it's going to actually be its own, like where graphics cores are like 8 in here, 10 in here, 16 in here.
Yeah.
It's going to be like that. It's going to be like 30 cores of NPU, 60 fucking cores, 120. Like it's just going to be like AI
Crazy.
beast.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
maybe they don't get to that this generation, but
Mm.
there'll be some a little bit of demonstrating this big leap. And
And the
right
whole
now, like
necessity for the
this is like I'd say that the
yeah.
M4 Pro is the one to wait for. Like the M2, M3 were like, we've added ray tracing, but
Well, you even said that, like you were you balked on the next jump just to see, because you saw what happened with that and then the release of the headset, and then you went, okay, so they've now got that particular CPU. The next version of the headset, do you think that's going to have that CPU? Like, will that be part of the core of the the
it'll
new?
have hardware ray tracing, all the things, like totally.
Yeah,
This
and
definitely
that's
does.
what you want for the full overlay and.
Well, but here's the thing, like so in DaVinci, as I'm editing this stuff, right?
Hmm.
The rendering is irrelevant. Like I
Yeah.
just can just it's quicker than the video. Like I can render out the 40 videos from this episode that'll be
Yeah.
generated
Yeah.
in like I don't know,
It's
half an hour.
crazy time. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
and I'm on
that's
an
what
M1 Pro. I'm not even on the
I've
latest gen.
appreciated that, because like it means we can have the the whole 2 hour or 3 hour package, and then you're getting 20 plus clips out of it, plus the the
So there's no
on
advantage for me.
demand.
But there's no advantage for me in upgrading to like an M2 or an M3. Like it'll go faster, but it's already so fast. It's fine. Like, and I'm not gonna I'm not dropping frames or it's just all happening.
Yeah.
But it's like but in DaVinci, as soon as I go to try and say if I try to transcribe the audio, then the audio suddenly takes 25 minutes.
Yeah, because of the
Now, if the NPU was like twice as fast
Mm,
locally,
mm,
now that would be like 12 minutes.
yeah,
And if I was Apple and I was like, we are the AI platform,
mm,
and here are the main developers who like Adobe, DaVinci, etc.
yeah,
And their AI code is now going to like we've helped showing the path where you can run it locally on our NPU.
mm, mm,
Yeah, and suddenly 12 minutes is 2 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever.
correct. Because
And they've already had some practice with that, like
yeah,
with Stable Diffusion and a few other things that Apple ported so that you can run those locally on the
yep.
NPU.
The
So they're
small
showing an
instance,
interest.
local instance, yeah.
And they've been talking to the people. So this is my thing: is like I say, is that what we're going to see is that the developer conference is the enabling of the NPU and all the existing hardware in the next OS. Yeah, and a preparation and showing like the developers, these key developers, making
Mm.
applications so that they're going to actually run local AI applications locally, and a big hoo ha around that. How it's the big fucking look, we've already got 200 million AI fucking platforms on the desktops of people, and they're going to just empower, and this is how much we're unlocking the power. You know what I mean? Like it's a
Yeah.
whole opportunity, and it's
Yeah.
true. It's like it's totally doable. Like they just have to make those things be able to run locally, which is what you'll do. And they've
Mm.
gone and talked to
And as long as
Google,
they
and
can
I know,
provide the hardware, then
well, they've got it out there.
mm,
Let the people run the model
thing on
locally
there. Yeah.
in a very easy way. So I reckon you'll see Copilot, ChatGPT, and Gemini all running as local opportunities, downloadable local opportunities. That's my bet.
Mm, mm.
It's a big bet. I don't know. It's literally a few days away.
Well,
But if you don't do that, because they're super simple to do, they're super simple.
mm,
If you do that, you're the leading AI hardware on
damn.
Earth. And if you don't do that, oh, I don't even know what's happening, because then I don't know, weird hocked up fucking PCs with like NVIDIA chips. You know, the biggest NVIDIA chip someone can get is the platform for AI people trying to run graphics. I don't know, like
Hmm.
while you're just sitting there with 100 million fucking units with AI chips in them and you don't do anything with them, like it just seems
Yeah. Yeah.
run Siri,
That would
run
be.
fucking
Yeah.
Siri on
Yeah.
them.
No. No. No.
That's just a chat
It needs
GPT
to be a new
interface. Are you
friend,
fucking
a new
serious? Like,
interface friend.
is
Yeah.
that it? Like,
No. No.
it's got to be running the
Yeah.
AI locally, the
Mm-mm.
models. Like, come on.
Yeah.
If it's not that, I'll just like give up. Well, no, I won't give up. I'll just continue on. Just be like very disappointed. So that's what I reckon, and it's a very low impact move for them. Like, it's not like they have to make anything. Yeah, they haven't improved Siri, you know, but you can choose like your back end, you know, like even that. Like maybe they don't do that to start with, but that'll be how it'll be. So you can
Yeah.
just choose that your back end of Siri will be open, you know, whatever and whatever. Apple's not going to try and make their own AI. Maybe over time, but not something that's going to compete with the leading ones.
Why bother making your own when the
Oh, it's so
available
stupid.
tools are there?
Yeah, and that's what I mean. Is like if I looked at like my current chip and an M4, it's like 3 times faster. So my
Yeah.
24 minutes would be 8 minutes
Yeah.
of to transcribe the video. That's a huge saving. Like the amount of
Wow.
render time is irrelevant. Like
Mm.
it's still the same. You know, it's a little bit faster, but
Just doing the
and so I'm looking
transcribe.
for.
Yeah.
So the M4 Pro is going to be something special. It's going to be
Mm.
showing how scalable NPUs on the desktop level. It'll be the first platform in the world to be released with like,
Hammer it down.
yeah, man, be like a 64, like a mega brain.
Special friend helper.
That'll take in a generation.